A relationship, I think, is like a shark. You know, it has to constantly move forward or it dies. And I think what we got on our hands is a dead shark.
Hi! So it's the first Thursday of the month, and I thought I'll do a sort of a Throwback Thursday series where I'll pick an old movie or a TV show and talk about that. And I'm kicking off the series today by talking about one of my favorite movies, Woody Allen's Annie Hall, and what I think is one of Woody Allen's best works. It was released on April 1977. Oh, it just completed 40 years. And if you want to fit this movie in a genre, I guess you can call it a rom-com, in that the movie is about these two people's romantic relationship, and it is funny, but it doesn't tick off all the boxes that fits the category of a rom-com, and it appeals to both the genders. So Annie Hall takes us through the various stages of a romantic relationship between a slightly neurotic comedian Alvy Singer, played by Woody Allen, and a quirky and slightly flaky Annie Hall, played by Diane Keaton. The movie follows a non-linear timeline, so the stages of the relationship is all over the place, but it's easy to follow. The characters sometimes revisit their childhood school when they were kids and observe them as adults.
60-year-old boys don't have girls on their minds.
I did.
For God's sakes, Alvy, even Freud speaks of a latency period.
Well, I never had a latency period.
Why couldn't you have been more like Donald, little boy?
Tell the folks where you are today, Donald.
I run a profitable dress company.
Or revisit their childhood home and stand there and talk about their younger selves and kind of observe them. It is kind of pretty funny and very interesting.
She stole!
All right, so we can afford it.
How can we afford it? On your pay? What if she steals more?
She's a colored woman from Harlem. She has no money. If not us.
You're both crazy.
I can't hear you, Max.
This movie has scenes where Alvy breaks the fourth wall and talks directly to the audience. There's an iconic scene where he's standing in line for a movie and comes across this loud and pretentious guy who's like talking about media theorist Marshall McLuhan's work just to impress a girl, and Alvy puts him in his place by actually bringing out the real person, Marshall McLuhan.
What do you do when you get stuck on a movie line with a guy like this behind you?
Wait a minute, why can't I
It's just
give my
maddening.
opinion? This is a free country.
He can give you. You have to give it so loud. I mean, aren't you ashamed to pontificate like that? And the funny part of it is, Marshall McLuhan, you don't know anything about Marshall McLuhan's work.
Really? I happen to teach a class at Columbia called TV, Media, and Culture. So I think that my insights into Mr. McLuhan, well, have a great deal of validity.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, that's funny because I happen to have Mr. McLuhan right here. So yeah, just let me come over here a second.
Oh,
Tell him.
I heard what you were saying. You know nothing of my work. You mean my whole fallacy is wrong. How you ever got to teach a course in anything is totally amazing.
Boy, if life were only like this.
And this movie has Woody Allen written all over it. It's very dialogue heavy, one of the things I personally enjoy about this movie. So there are a lot of conversations between these two. And sometimes Woody Allen uses a similar situation to show the contrast between Annie Hall and the other girls he dates, to show how Annie Hall gets him. There's this amazing lobster scene in which you can see their chemistry and how they play off each other.
Call the police. Dial 911. It's the lobster squad.
Come on, Alvy, they're only baby ones, for God's sake.
If they're only babies, then you pick them up.
Oh, all right. Here you go.
Don't give it to me. Don't. Look, one crawl behind the refrigerator. It'll turn up in our bed at night. When you get out of here with that thing. Jesus.
Get it.
Talk to him. You speak shellfish. Hey, look. Put it in the pot.
I can't put it in the pot. I can't put a live thing in hot water.
What do you think we're going to do? Take it to the movies?
Here you go. Oh, good, Alvy. I'll say.
Okay, it's in. It's definitely in the pot. Annie, there's a big lobster behind the refrigerator. I can't get it out. This thing's heavy. Maybe if I put a little dish of butter sauce here with a nutcracker, it'll run out the other side. You know, out of instinct.
I'm gonna get my camera. Hold on.
You know, I think if I could pry before up. We should have gotten steaks, because they don't have legs. They don't run around.
Great. Jeez, all right. Here, pick this lobster up. Hold it, please.
What do you mean?
It'll make great.
You're going to take pictures now?
Alvy, it'll be wonderful. Oh, lovely.
Oh, God, that's disgusting.
Do one more, Alvy, please. One more, please. Oh, good.
And when Alvy tries to recreate this lobster scene with another girl he's dating, she's least interested and finds it really boring. There are a lot of scenes and conversations like these between them that leaves the audience with no doubt that both of them are made for each other. The movie is about exploring a relationship from the beginning to the end. It is an observational rom-com, just like how Seinfeld is an observational sitcom. I fell in love with this movie because of Annie Hall, the character. Growing up in India, you're always used to seeing these perfect, not a hair out of place, always perfectly dressed, one-dimensional heroines. Though I think it's changing a bit thanks to directors like Imtiaz Ali. And I used to wonder why they don't show real women who talk and dress like us. And I saw this movie, I think when I was in college, and I fell in love with her. This was a character who dressed like us and spoke like a regular person, very stylish and put together. So as you can see, Annie Hall is one of my favorite movie. If you haven't watched it, please do watch it and we'll talk about it. So this was my first pick on the series called the Throwback Series, every first Thursday, I'm hoping. Do let me know if you enjoyed the video and have any movies that you would like me to talk about. Leave it in the comments and also subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.